up guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you who haven't tuned in, or this is your first time who haven't tuned in, if this is your first time, thanks for watching. Today's video isn't going to be on makeup, it's going to be a story time. Okay, so I want to say this was like 10 years ago. I was like 18 and I went to go visit my dad because my dad lives in LA. So I went to go visit him, and then I want to say it was like the last week that I was there. I have about like 5, 6, 7, a lot of cousins out there actually, and a couple of them wanted to go to Disneyland. And so my aunt let me borrow her car. Only 2 of us went. So at the time I was 18, and then my cousins were like 16, 17, I want to say. So we go to Disneyland, we get there. My aunt, like I said, she let us borrow her car. And so since we're at the park all day, we kept using our phones to take pictures and stuff. So by the time we left, it was pretty late. Our phones were already dying, so they weren't even really charged. So I'm from the Bay Area. I don't really know the streets out there in LA. So I'm telling them, hey, like, put the directions in. I need to know how to get from here to here, blah, 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 right? So they're looking up the directions. Mind you, all our phones are gonna die. I don't even know if we had a charger in the car. So anyways, so we merge onto the freeway. I'm lost as fuck. I don't even know where I'm going, what I'm doing. My little cousin's in the back. Shout out to my cousin Daisy and Stephanie. I think, yeah, Daisy is in the back. And I was telling her to look the directions up so we can get to where we need to go, and it was pretty late. And all of a sudden, so she's looking up the directions. I'm merging onto the freeway. I'm already on the freeway. And then all of a sudden I see the gauge, like the needle, like jumping, and I was like, what the fuck? So I don't pay any mind. I keep driving, and then I hit the accelerator and I felt it like it stuck, and so it just like got stuck. Like I couldn't go any faster, and it wouldn't like just let go. And so I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like tapping the brake to kind of slow down. Dude, the car is already hitting 80 and it's not slowing down. So I look at my cousin, I'm like, fuck, like we're screwed, we're screwed. And so I'm like, all right, what do I do? So I'm like trying to slow down. So, and I even hit the freaking brake with 2 feet. So I'm like trying to hit it. I'm like, this isn't gonna work. So I turn and I look at my cousin, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tell you something, but I need you guys to be calm. And then I look at them, and they're just like all serious. I'm all, the car doesn't want to stop. We're already hitting 80. I go, I don't know how much faster it's gonna go. I'm all, but call 911. Tell them what freeway we're on, tell them what kind of car we're in. And my freaking cousin Daisy's in the backseat, and she starts laughing. And I'm like, dude, it's not funny, like the car really doesn't want to stop. And then after she sees how serious I am being now, and she's like, and she gets so serious. And then I can see my little cousin in the passenger seat, and she's like, I'm like, it's okay, just calm down, and like let the cops know where we're at, or just get on the phone with them. She got so scared that she handed me the phone. She's like, here, I can't. So then finally I was like, all right, like I need to stop this car, we need to get out. So I finally, like, I hit the gear into neutral, and the car slows down on the freeway. Mind you, this is LA, so it's going on the freeway, and then there's cars merging on. So we stopped right in the middle, and I'm like, bruh, like we're gonna die. So I was like, hey, we need to get off the car, grab your phones, grab everything you need, and we need to jump to the wall, like run to the wall. So the car, as soon as it stops, it's like smoky and shit, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh. In my head, I'm like, they're gonna kill me, they're gonna think it's my fault. And so finally, we get our shit, we get our phone, and then as soon as it clears, we run to the wall, like on the freeway, because I don't want the car to blow up or something with us in there. But mind you, dude, as soon as we stopped on like the little merging thing, a Semi went like right by us, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so we're on the wall, we're trying to get a hold of our aunt or uncle, they're not answering, and I'm like, dude, I'm screwed, like I'm screwed. And so we're waiting, nobody stops, nobody helps us. My little cousins, they're crying now, and I'm just like, no, it's okay, like it'll be fine. And then from what I remember, okay, so we're on the wall on the freeway, and on the other side, like it was like this big old parking lot, but we couldn't jump over it. And I remember this guy pulling up, and he's like, hey, like what's going on? I was like, hey, do you mind if we use your phone? Like our car broke down and we're just stuck right here. And he's like, yeah. So we call our uncle, we let him know where we're at, a tow truck comes or whatever, like hours later, And so I had told him like, hey, thanks, I appreciate you letting me use your phone. And then I was like, how'd you see us, or like, how'd you spot us? And this bastard had the audacity to be like, oh, he goes, I seen you from across. I thought you guys were on the wall because you were gonna kill yourself, so I came to watch. I was like, what the freak? Like, who does that? And so I kind of like gave him the phone back, and I looked at my cousin and I'm like, so then he left, and I'm like, seriously? Like, you come watch somebody kill yourself? Like, who does that shit? Oh my god. At the time, like, in the moment, it was kind of scary. I was kind of calm, reserved. I think now thinking about it, it was just funny, like like my cousin's reaction. Like, at first she didn't take me serious, and she's just like, hey, like, you're fucking lying. And then when she seen how serious I was, she starts to cry in the back. And then I have Stephanie up here hyperventilating. And yeah, like, at that point, like, I knew the next day I had to come back to San Jose. And my dad, he's a freaking grouch. Like, everything pisses him off. He's always like naggy about everything. And so I already knew that he was gonna think that it was my fault. But my cousin and my uncle and my aunt were like pretty cool about it. They're like, don't worry about it, like, the car was old. Dude, like, literally, like, if you look at the wheels on the side, like the tires, the shit in the middle, like the Honda logo, was all melted. They're all laughing at me. I was freaking scared that I was gonna freaking get my head chewed off. But they didn't chew my head off. My dad's the one that chewed my head off. So we got home like around 4 in the morning, because we waited forever for the tow truck and then our aunt and uncle to get there. And mind you, the next day I had to get up at, so we got home at 3. I had to be up at 4 because my dad liked to like bring me home early to like get on the road already. He made me drive from LA all the way to San Jose. And so we like, I forget, we go over the grapevine, and I'm freaking tired. I was like dozing off, and I was like, can you drive a little bit? He's like, no, that's what you get. All pissed off. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna kill us all right now. And so I was like, fine, can you just stop so I can get some coffee? So then do Jack in the Box coffee, hot coffee. It got me on a good one. Like, I drove the rest of the way. He didn't even help either. He was dead ass serious about me driving because he was pissed off. But it wasn't my fault. What could I do? But yeah, Daisy and Stephanie, if you're watching this, I hope you remember that story. Oh my gosh. What else was I telling you, sis, about it? Honestly, I wasn't scared. Like, I wasn't, like, I was more scared for them. You just left out that. No, honestly, I didn't want to leave my Disneyland shit in the car. I was like, I don't want it to blow up. I don't want to leave it. Spend money on that. No, but it was cool. Like, it smoked. I don't know what the hell happened to the tires, but that shit was hella melted. Now we, like, when we get together and stuff, because we're so much, that happened like 10 years ago, we laugh about it. Or like, my aunt made a joke last time, like, about the car, or like, I think even after a little while later too, my aunt still drove the car. She they went and got it fixed, and she still drove it. I was like, I would have not drove that car. Drove that car. But that's my story time for you guys. If you guys like more videos like this, or have any other recommendations on videos, go ahead, like this video, subscribe, have your mama subscribe, your granny, your cousin, your uncle. Give it a thumbs up, and keep following me. Thank you.